Hi, you busy? No, I just finished watching this really interesting documentary on TV about a guy named Clive. He's a man from England with terrible amnesia. You mean he forgets things? Right, he lost his memory and he had encephalitis, this virus that destroyed the part of his brain that controls memory. It happened over 20 years ago. Since then, he can't remember anything further back than about 7 seconds. Really? He can only remember things for 7 seconds? Does he know his name? Yeah, he knows his name and he knows who his wife Deborah is. I think he knows that he has kids from his first marriage, but he doesn't recognize them or know their names. He lived at a center for people with brain injuries. It was really amazing though. He has signs around his room reminding him where he is, and he can't really leave the center because he might get lost or hurt. He has to leave someone to care for him all the time. That's so strange, and it's so sad too. Does he know what happened to him? Kind of. He knows that he was sick, but to him, since his memory pretty much erases every 7 seconds, every moment feels like his first moment following the illness. So like he wakes up in the morning and decided to be alive, he writes in his journal, 7:30, I'm awake for the first time. Then a few minutes later, he has forgotten his previous waking and now his new feeling of being awake. So he crosses out the earlier sentence and writes something like 7:38. Hooray! I'm really awake now. And then he crosses that out and writes 7:45. Now that's when I'm truly awake, and over. In this program, he saw the cameraman and producer and said, "You are the first people I've seen in 20 years." And then his wife came in and he was excited because he thought that he hadn't seen her in 20 years either. They hugged and kissed as if it was a 20-year reunion. But really, she'd been there just a few minutes before. Wow, that's crazy. I can't even imagine what that would be like for her. Well, she was only in her 20s when he got sick. They'd just been married for around a year. I would have thought that she'd leave him, but actually, they're still very close.